And welcome back to 23 ABC News at 5, continuing our in-depth coverage of this Ward 5 special election here with Noel Pineo. Noel, thanks for coming in today. We talked earlier, there's been a lot of money pumped in by your candidates, the fellow candidates in this race, Ryan Nance and Bruce Freeman, spending a lot of money on ads and getting the word out there. Do you think you have a shot in this, and what's been your message to the voters?
Oh, I absolutely have a shot. The people, well, first off, let me thank you for giving me the opportunity to come out here and speak directly to the people of Ward 5, okay? I think I definitely have a very good shot, and here's why. The people of Ward 5 are a sophisticated, educated lot of people who know that the city council position is a volunteer position. It pays $100 a month. It has some benefits, and it has a car allowance, okay? Right. So this is a volunteer position, and it's a very serious commitment, okay? It is a four-year commitment. It may be considered a part-time job. I will treat it as a full-time job because you know what? The issues here in our city are just too serious.
And we talked earlier about the civility you think has been taken out of this race. What do you think is in the minds of voters? You've been talking to people on the ground as you go around Ward 5 neighborhoods. Are they tired of this sort of bickering? They're getting these mailers. They're getting a lot of things on Facebook and social media. Are they tired of this? And are you running as the change maker in terms of that tone that's been laid out?
If I win this position, it will make a profound statement about the state of politics, and it will tell the people that we are ready for serious, substantial change. Bruce Freeman and Ryan Nance have not been attending the city council meetings. I have been attending them ever since I filed my papers, okay? I went to the special meeting dealing with the Hero PACE program. I am on top of what went on at the last city council meeting when there was an actual split, 3-3 split, okay, and it was Karen Go who actually made the decision. It is important that the people of Bakersfield and the people of Ward 5 understand something. Had Noel Pineo been sitting on the city council last Wednesday, I would have voted with Vice Mayor and the other two members of the city council to actually let Pinky get her act in order, give her a 60 or 90-day reprieve, and see if she can get herself into compliance. If you have not studied this issue, I ask that you do. This is basically the cleave point. This is the demarcation line, okay? Ask Ryan Nance and how Bruce Freeman would have voted there, but again, they couldn't bother to show up to the meetings. They can bother to generate this kind of money. They can't be bothered to even show up to the meetings.
And Noel, you talked about this morning with me, you know, you have this great life. You described it as living in Southwest Bakersfield. Someone with no political experience and getting into this race, do you have any regrets, or are you happy to be involved in this process? And if you win, what will life be like after that?
If I win, what my life will be basically, I'm very fortunate. I live a fabulous life. I've got to be a teacher for 15 years. My wife let me stay at home and homeschool my own children for 7 years. I'm still a credentialed science teacher. Again, this will give me an opportunity to use all this vast experience that I have acquired as being an educator. A huge part of this job is educating the people about the things that we need. I think what we need is our roads repaved. I think what we need is to have the people regain trust in our police department. Having the money to have body cameras would be a huge step in the direction of having the police force regain the trust of the people. Again, I don't call people, in my deepest, darkest time of need, I don't call people who I'm afraid of. Many people in our community are afraid to call the police, not only when they witness crime or when they're victims of crime. That is not good for anyone. Body cameras would make a positive step in the direction, but that's going to take some money, okay? And it's money that we don't have right now. We're not cracking our nut.
All right. Well, Noel Pineo, thank you for coming in and joining us here live in studio. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much. And just a shout out to the Mustangs. My daughter graduated last night. Class of 2017 at Stockdale High School.
They're a good one.
Go Mustangs. And the other thing is, Carol Ferguson, your commitment to this community is incredible. I wish you well.
All right. She's actually on another station, but that's okay.
I know.
We'll still give her a shout out here on 23. All right, Noel, thanks for joining us here. We want to put some information on your screen.